Many of you may have seen Greg Palcott's reporting from Benghazi. He started with all the available information from U.S. government briefings, diplomatic cables, emails, and other documents obtained by Fox News. He then gained access to that ill-fated compound. Pulling it all together, he reconstructed what happened that night. Now he has new revelations with new information that fills in this troubling story even more.
September 11, 2012, 7:30 p.m. The U.S. Ambassador to Libya, Chris Stevens, takes his last meeting on the 11th anniversary of 9/11 in the large residence building with the Turkish Consul General. It ends after an hour. Stevens escorts the diplomat to the main gate. He makes small talk in Arabic to the guard and goes back to the main residence building and retires to his bedroom for the night. Still no sign of any kind of spontaneous demonstration over that web video, a protest the Obama administration would later suggest escalated into a deadly riot. Joining Stevens in the main residence building is Information Management Officer Sean Smith and 4 diplomatic security special agents. Another agent is at the nearby Tactical Operations Center. 9:40 p.m. Some guards at the compound say they could hear up the street explosives going off and people yelling and chanting. A mad mob of attackers break through here, the main gate, a weak point in the defense of the mission. And then they move on here to the understaffed Libya militia barracks. They storm the place, they torch it, they light up embassy cars around it, and then they move on. Witnesses there say the fighters are well armed and organized, flying the radical Islamist flag. Some are wearing Afghan garb and have foreign accents. An agent in the Tactical Operations Center sees and monitors scores of men pouring into the compound. At the annex a mile away, which Fox News has confirmed was a CIA installation, Tyrone Woods, a former Navy SEAL, and other agents can hear shots being fired in the vicinity of the consulate. Sources tell Fox News national security correspondent Jennifer Griffin that they asked permission from their CIA superiors on the scene to assist, but are told to stand down. They say it is the first of 2 such requests they would make. But the CIA says, quote, no one at any level in the CIA told anybody not to help those in need. Claims to the contrary are simply inaccurate. Meanwhile, security agents at the consulate are sounding the alarm too.
A diplomatic security agent working in the Tactical Operations Center immediately activated the imminent danger notification system.
State Department official Charlene Lamb was working that night in Washington, and so she could follow the events in real time.
He also alerted the quick reaction security team stationed nearby, the Libyan 17th February Brigade, the embassy in Tripoli, and the Diplomatic Security Command Center in Washington.
Around 10 p.m., a surveillance drone begins to hover over the consulate and beams back live pictures to Washington. Back here in the main residence, the special agent, reportedly David Ubben, comes here and gets Ambassador Stevens from his bedroom and brings him, along with Sean Smith, to this room in the safe haven. Really, aside from some medicine and other supplies, a big, dark, windowless closet. And then, outside, a locked gate. Hope for security. Ubben radios others as to his whereabouts. The scene at the compound is erupting in gunfire and explosions. At this point, there are 7 Americans at 3 different locations. Ambassador Stevens and 2 others in the main residence, 2 special agents at the second residence and cafeteria, and then here in the Tactical Operations Center, 2 more agents. Attackers all around. Inside the main residence, attackers come in here and they ransack the place, and then they go for the locked gate. They look inside, it's dark, they can't see anything. And then they try the lock, they can't open it up. Inside, Agent Ubben has got a gun trained on them, ready to shoot if need be. But as Lieutenant Colonel Andrew Wood says, the safe haven is only safe for a short time.
It's a delay for an aggressor, but it has to rely on someone to come in to rescue him as well.
That someone, Wood says, might have been his elite site security team, but they've been pulled out of the country. Either way, Stevens, Smith, and Ubben were trapped by diabolical killers who pour diesel fuel around the house, light it, and leave.
When we come back, the trapped Americans tried desperately to escape.